Hey guys, it is Tia from Tarot by Tia, and I'm back with another video. Today, I'm trying a different setup. I hope that my sound is better, because it's been kind of sucking over the last 2 or 3 videos. So I hope that this will make it better. All right, so today we're going to be doing the December over the next 30 days reading, and we're going to be seeing what's coming generally in love and financially. Now I'm going to do this reading as one reading, and I hope that it goes smoothly. All right, so this is 1, 2, and 3. If you guys have more time, pause the video. Please remember, this is not a personal reading, although it gets very personal for a lot of you. If you need a personal reading that only resonates with you, you can contact me through email. Actually, no, I'm still not doing personal readings, so scratch that. That's just so deeply ingrained in my intros that I don't know, I say it automatically. But no readings for now, no personal readings for now. But if you'd like to, like, email me and tell me your story or leave comments in the comment section, that is perfectly fine. Um, yeah, so with that being said, don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and all links to what decks I'm using are down below. And if you'd like to donate, um, or tip, all that stuff will be down in the description box as well. So like I said, 1, 2, and 3, we're gonna go ahead and get into number 1. We're gonna start with the general. I'm gonna find something to put on this desk. All of my covers that I used to use are in my RV back a different state. So anyway, deck number 1, you guys are the rough green, adventuring, and the nickel. Now, we're going to start with the general messages because it seems like, you know, all that stuff is connected, or it has been in the last few readings, where we started with general messages and then we ended up doing financial and love, and all that stuff was connected. So I feel like it still has some value because sometimes you do have other stuff going on that you need to focus on that's not money. Okay, so we want to know what is the most important thing around you focused on over the next 30 days. This is a evergreen reading. Even though it is the end of the year, you can still come back and get a message from this reading whenever. Hearing this starlight, star bright, first star I see tonight. I wish I may, I wish I might have this wish I wish tonight. You guys might have the star card come out. I'd be surprised, actually. Nine of Pentacles flipped over if the star card didn't come out. Nine of Pentacles could be having everything you want and need. The negative side, it could be kind of having everything you want and need, but being provided for in a way that kind of feels cloistering. You guys may be wishing upon a star. You might see shooting stars. I'm also hearing like watch the skies. You may find benefit in looking at your astrology chart right now, your birth chart. Getting an astrological reading from a professional, which I am not. There are plenty of them. There are plenty of them on the internet. You can even start learning it yourself. There's a technical one. Okay, so the Justice card fell out. There goes the King of Pentacles. Queen of Pentacles. Interesting. Nine of Cups at the bottom of the deck. Are you dealing with to the top of the deck? I'm just looking real quick. Somebody holding your money back? Nightmares. All right. So you might be dealing with a Libra, Taurus, Capricorn, Aries, Pisces, Sagittarius, Aries. Queen of Swords can be an Aquarius, Gemini, or Libra. Getting big Libra vibes, or it could be like a justice system type fix. I feel like it's supposed to be like this, where there's something going on between the Queen of Swords and the King of Pentacles. So I want to know what the Justice card is doing here. Some selfish vibes from the Nine of One, Nine of Wands, the Nine of Cups, because it's like somebody's body language being closed. With the red hat on his head, it's giving like ego problems. Person with Nine of Cups looks like the person on the King of Pentacles to me. So it's looking like his energy being like selfish, self-satisfied. I'm also looking like gratification. Somebody might have gratifications um, in tormenting feminine energy. But I'm seeing with her sort of she cuts that shit out real quick. Why did it do that? Why did I do it that way? That was weird. I would like to get a couple of cards of clarification for the Justice House. Why? That is so weird. Don't really shuffle cards like that. That's very strange. Temperance card could be moderation. Two of Cups. Ace of Cups. I was gonna say somebody might want to reconcile a connection with someone. Um, but I'm just getting somebody being extremely like greedy. Both parties are looking toward the future, so that is positive. Okay, so these two people are not the same suit, which to me is a bit of a mismatch. The King of Pentacles is coming off as a man with money or a masculine person with money, but he's like, to me on the card, he looks like he's smirking, self-satisfied, smirking, having expectations that things are going to go their way, they're going to get what they want. There's a lot of cup energy here. Justice card and the Temperance card together are coming off as a need for a lot of balance, a lot of patience, a lot of temperance. It could be travel to go see this person. This person might be traveling toward you to see you, which would make sense because right now it is another card of travel and a card of like crying over spilled milk. So I kind of feel like Five of Cups has Two of Cups on it back there, or two cups on it back there. I feel like there was some kind of heartbreak here, some childish behavior, and somebody might want to reach out and apologize for that. In the past, this person might have been like, the words I'm hearing is haughty, boldly being a jackass. And there's a need for balance between this person, or it could just be like a need for balance between money and the things that you know you need. Um, if there's a lot of drinking going on, Ten of Wands just flipped off, stress. But luckily, it's kind of coming to an ending. So seeing the page is at the beginning, and the Ten of Wands as coming to an end. So it's like the story starts, and then there's depression, and there's like crying over spilled milk, but then it's coming to an end. Um, Cycle's closing over the next 30 days, which is positive, but it's still giving like something strange going on. Somebody may be wanting to offer their cup, but they're doing it in their own time. They find enjoyment in watching over the internet or watching you work, especially if this is a person at work. This could be a boss. Like Queen of Swords, and I thought that would make more sense. Right, so advancement, there goes the sun card. So whatever the situation is, I feel like it works out well for her. That was the world card. Such nudity. Oh my. So I feel like whatever. Oh, and there she goes. So the Queen of Swords is coming off as the Queen of Swords and the Queen of Pentacles. So these people could be married, going through a divorce, going through a period of rebalancing their relationship. I feel like the male party feels like he's got everything in the bag. Let's get in real quick. I have been getting like court cases and stuff like that. This could be somebody's dad, the King of Pentacles as well. Eh. And last time this clip of the King of Pentacles. Fantastic. Oh yeah. So I felt like he has a haughty spirit. What I'm hearing is what is that? Because the way people say it is wrong. It's not pride goeth before the fall. It's in a haughty spirit before destruction or something. Like whatever that exact thing is. Hang on, I'm gonna tell you right now. Because it's from the Bible. I can't remember where it is exactly. Pride goeth before destruction, and a haughty spirit before a fall. Better it is to be a humble spirit with the lowly than to divide the spoil with the proud. He that handleth a matter wisely shall find good, and whoso trusteth in the Lord, happy is he. So I'm really feeling like I was saying, the king is pride. Like he's got all these prideful things going on. He's not um he's not very humble. He's not very gentle. He causes a lot of conflict. He's kind of childish, especially when it comes to finances and money. These cycles are coming to an end for him. Yeah, cycles coming to an end. So it feels like with this masculine person, he's gonna have a tower moment. If he hasn't already had a tower moment, he's going through a tower moment in the very near future. And whatever he did to you is coming off as you getting like real sweet revenge. You got like blessings in disguise. Things start moving in your favor. Whatever stress was caused here for you is coming to an end. There's advancement, like massive leaps forward for you. This is coming off as massive and why would I say investment? Or massive leaps forward, leaps and bounds forward. Uh Kind of this being like one step for you in the I'm hearing one step for man or one step for me and a massive step for mankind. Whatever Neil Armstrong said when he stepped off the ship on the moon, it's really coming off as this kind of being a cosmic change for you. Positive change because you guys are mostly um feminine energies that watch this channel. I look at the analytics and that's just how it is. But it's really coming off as the masculine party here experiencing a tower moment. Like it's like a terrible realization that oops, I fucked up. All of my haughtiness, all of my pride, all of my selfishness, my self-gratification, it's really coming down to an extremely emotional period. Excuse me. Because it's like the Ace of Cups. If I got different cards, I would say, well, which is Two of Cups, Ace of Cups, and the Temperance card, it would be like no problem. But the Judgment card, Judgment. I didn't mean to say Judgment, but this could be a court case, um, like a divorce thing or a separation or something. It's really coming off as the feminine energy having life changing, positive things going on for them, and the masculine energy having to really like yeah, I feel like this person gets really pissed off too. So they get massively pissed off after they have this like angry epiphany that they're gonna have to leave so many things of value behind. This person on this card to me it's like he takes one thing, which is one of the cups, and has to leave all of these other beautiful golden cups behind. Because maybe he can't carry them. He has to like go off on his own. This person might end up homeless. Um, just carrying the shirt off his back, basically. And it's like it's like devolving too. It's like being here, being very, haughty. Oh, I've got all the cups, I've got everything, I'm not giving you anything, to I only have one cup left. And here it is. And I have to give it to you. Okay, so since these cards came off, clarify the justice card, this could be a court case where this person has to divide things up with the other party. The other party has to be very smart, though this person, the Queen of Swords, has to give everything she needs to give to get what she wants. But it's coming off as, like I said, the justice card, a justice person, like an outside party, dividing up things. It's coming off as comfort toward the feminine party. This is also coming off as an outpouring of emotion, not necessarily positive emotions. Temperance is also coming off as a moderator or a mediator. So yeah, that is general messages. If you're not going through a court case, it could just be you dealing with a father, a relative, a boss, and take what resonates and leave the rest. We're gonna go into finances. But general, it was looking like moderation and mediation between somebody who is very prideful and another person who has to be very, very smart and cunning to get what they want out of the situation. Like I said, if it didn't resonate, that's fine. All right, so financially, we want to know the next 30 days. Cards do not want to cooperate with me. Okay, so I want the main. Yeah. So the Hierophant coming off as a marriage, and you guys with this person definitely not not being the same suit is coming off like a boss. Or maybe it was the Ace of Cups again. Didn't I shuffle these really well? I don't know. I think I did personally. And there was the Knight of Swords. I'm feeling like this Pentacles person, Capricorn, Taurus, or Virgo. The Hierophant here always goes off Taurus or Virgo energy to me, but I think it's Taurus. Coming up as an institution, I want to say a higher power because the Hierophant can be the Pope. There may be an annulment through the Catholic Church that comes down for these people because they were so mismatched. Out of Swords, there goes Two of Cups again. So your finances are being influenced by a relationship. There goes the Lover's card and the Ace of Swords. I kind of felt like I was going to see that. I just felt like the Ace of Swords was going to come out. But the Nine of Wands, I also mentioned earlier, accidentally, and here it is now. So it's really coming off as hypervigilance. For some reason, I'm hearing like danger, um, but not necessarily like bodily harm. Swords flipped over. Somebody being very anxious, very hypervigilant, very having like a nightmare toward a relationship or a connection with somebody. But this Ace of Swords here is like cutting this free. And the gotta cover the nudity. The Lover's card coming off as blessings. Like being blessed, benedictions. Also, these people are naked, so it's like these two cards are connected. Um, you may find that you're blessed after a relationship ends. I find that this like you feel relieved after this thing is over. Because the male person on this card is looking toward the woman. The feminine person is looking toward the angel. So I feel like with these two people up here again, it's connected between these two people. Where the masculine person is like still interested in her, but she's looking up and away from him. Hearing fear, uncertainty, and doubt. Some of you guys may have been or are in the financial sector. You may have stocks where you're worried that a stock tip you got from somebody is going to go very poorly. Definitely do whatever it is that you need to do to make sure that you get what you want and need from your money. Some of you, this is a boss, but there's like weirdness around this boss. Maybe he's like a micromanager and he does a lot of things that cause anxiety and stress. I feel like some of you end up with a job offer that helps release you. You might get this job offer through a friend. You might find yourself leaving the one job Maybe you applied for a few jobs and you leave one job before you even get another one because this micromanaging boss is just so irritating. And you end up with another job almost immediately. The Knight of Swords here has he's not the Knight of Swords is not rational. The Knight of Swords always comes off as moving too fast, doing too much. Also being a little bit fly off the handle, a little bit angry. I'm also hearing hangry. This person might have an issue with blood sugar that they're not addressing. So they end up having like a lot of mood swings that affect their work and their job. And if you guys are pre-diabetic or you feel like you need to go see a doctor, just do that. Get a second opinion from a first opinion, first of all, 'cause I'm not a doctor. But I'm gonna get a second opinion from another professional. So both of them are professional medical people. I'm feeling like this masculine person has these cards. Set that up. I didn't mean to set it that way, but it's got this card. This person's not rational. This person is like very. Could have OCD, um, have insomnia regarding this connection, whether it be romantic, familial, um, financial, at a job, at a bank, whatever the case may be. Somebody might actually be stealing money from a bank and getting caught because they're like super neurotic and can't just like leave well enough alone. So if they left the money somewhere and didn't touch it, they could just, go on their way. But if this person stole the money, first of all, they're a little bit prideful. Second of all, they couldn't just leave well enough alone. And third, they might have been dealing with somebody who um, they told that ends up kind of telling on them, causing the nightmare. But these three cards here are on the King of Pentacles. So I feel like whatever this is, this difficulty going on is going on for him. And also, if this is a divorce settlement for somebody, it's looking like a shit show for this King of Pentacles person. Oh, there goes the devil. It's just one of these. Interestingly, we've got four cards that are connected because the devil card, the Two of Cups, and the Lover's card. For some reason, having a hard time remembering what the Lover's card is. They're connected, so it's really coming out that maybe this relationship with this company was toxic. This institution was toxic. Whatever the case is, whether it be relationships, romantically, or the boss type person. If it's toxic, you weren't well suited. And Yeah, Nine of Cups. This is coming off Devil or Devil. Death at the bottom of the deck. Whatever. It's like it's weird because there's a connection and then there's just like the divine connection, but it is not coming off as the same relationship. It's like after one connection ends, you end up in another one almost immediately with somebody else. Why? Oh, that was on the top of the deck. The Justice card was at the top of the deck, and it wants to come out. So I feel like, because I was trying to clarify the Queen of Cups, I feel like that one just wanted to come out. I feel like whatever. I feel like this Queen of Cups person was wronged. Whether it be like a workers' comp thing, where a toxic boss, tried to cover something up for an institution. I feel like this person did a lot of lying. They didn't do things rationally. They might have a mental condition that they're not having treated. It could be exacerbated by not getting a lot of sleep at night. Um, that ends up blessing the Queen of Cups. It's like a blessing in disguise financially. And the Queen of Cups gets a lot of justice. She gets justice and balance after not having a lot of justice and balance financially. So I just wanted to know. I feel like the um, Lover's card. Why can I not remember the name of the card? The Lover's card is like the other. It's like the opposite of the double card here. So when the double card is like codependency, toxicity, just being dragged down, being weighed down, being tied, chained to something. It's like this person gets set free from that. Queen of Cups gets set free from that, and whatever injustice that she suffered, she receives a fair, balanced, I want to say settlement, but a fair, she gets treated fairly. So if it's not, this could be resources too. So it's not just money. It can also be like housing, car. What do you need to live? Food, water, shelter. Is there anything else that I should tell these seekers about what's coming toward them financially over the next 30 days? I like this advancement. I want to get more pinnacle cards. That's. I was just getting ready to say I'd rather get pinnacle cards than just get like all these other cards, but all these other cards aren't necessarily bad. Um, this is like investing, something that you've been waiting for a while, that you put a lot of energy into. You're looking and waiting to see if you can invest or harvest from it. This is like, yes, you can harvest, you've been moving forward. Ten of Pentacles is like generational wealth. So if this is a compensate, like you need workers' comp or something, I feel like you're gonna get it. Three of Wands is a card of growth, but it's also a card of like planning, waiting for your ships to come in, and I feel like they do. With the Chariot card here, it's like your ships, you can see them coming. It's like this is the Chariot carrying all of the goods from the shore to you, which is like this, like your house, kind of, or wherever you keep your money or your bank or whatever. I feel like it's good news for the Queen of Cups. Now you would know if you had the masculine or the feminine energy. I feel like in the past there was a lot of toxicity around finances, um, especially if it was a connection with somebody where you had resources with them, or if it's a job that you put a lot of energy into. I'm also getting the Justice card as appreciation, getting a lot of appreciation as recognition for your efforts. So good for you. I hope in love now, even though I'm pretty sure it's connected to the other two, honestly. So I wouldn't be surprised if we got similar energies coming out in love. We will see. Why don't we do past, present, future for the love life? We'll do 6 months, up to 6 months in the future. What are the romantic and love themes for the person from the past? To do present. And we want to look at the future. Months. Do I have to retire this deck? I would like to know. All right, so in the past, you might have been married or committed, highly committed to somebody. So I really feel like the other energies, this is like the pile of people who are getting divorced or something. Present is, why do you have two major cards? Present is the moon card. Things may not be exactly as they seem. You're done with the Cancer. 6 months. I like this for you. Bottom of the deck is also the Six of Wands. I'm just gonna, well, those two need to come out. I don't like that either. I just wanted one card. But the person that you were dealing with in the past could possibly be trying to hinder you from moving on in the future. It's like holding on, being annoying, being hindering if you are successful in if you are getting divorced and you have a party that gets more than one party wanted you to have, the other party wanted you to have, I feel like they're gonna do a bunch of stuff to try and stop you from being happy in the future. So, let's look at one card for the Hierophant. There for the Hierophant to see what the nature of this is. Yeah, so it's coming off as being married. I also keep seeing glimpses. Where'd he go? I don't know. Maybe there he is. I also keep seeing glimpses of this energy. Could be Aries that you're married to, a Taurus, or somebody who was just like overbearing. The Emperor always to me comes off as overbearing and somebody who um has been older than you. Also somebody who might have a domineering personality, somebody who could also have been positively larger than life. They may have been dating somebody who was old as their father, or could have been old as their father. Like an 8 card for the reason. Okay, temperance. Flipped over. Don't understand. I would like one water. It's even like the universe cooking up somebody for you. Because it's to me, it's like somebody in the kitchen mixing things together. And it reminds me of the episode of Charmed where Phoebe and Paige like literally were putting things in a cauldron and created this man for Piper for her birthday. It's giving the universe playing matchmaker out of a water energy. It's really weird, very strange. Why do I have two ace? Anyway, it's not relevant. This being the president is like murky. You may have two different people who are thinking about you, who could hit them up for you. I'm really getting like temperance. I'm hearing cooking something up. And these are three major arcana cards. Two altogether for the president. So it's like temperance to me also comes up as a blended family. You may find yourself with somebody coming towards you with an offer that might already have children. You may already have children. Could be a Pisces or a Sagittarius. Ace of Cups, Three of Cups. Ace of Cups. Why? Something weird going on with this deck. Ace of Swords. Offer, offer. So you may find somebody over the internet offering you something. I really wanted to get like a person. I wanted to see a face, but it's like new. That's not even funny. That's not even funny. Because I was trying to figure out why I had two aces, ace of swords in this deck. You may find this person. Uh-oh. Okay, fine. Maybe I should stop trying to change the way that I read and just do it how I do it. Um, very, very weird. I don't even remember putting this other ace in here, but I saw it before. You may find, like I said before, a Leo, two people, a Leo, or somebody, a Leo, or a Scorpio, somebody who is, um, I wanted to get Earth signs, but what I'm hearing are Pisces, Sagittarius, Taurus, Scorpio. That's a card of Taurus. This is a card of Sagittarius. That's a card of Pisces, Capricorn, or Virgo here. But it's like, really? Somebody wants to talk. Somebody wants to have a conversation. Somebody, if what I'm hearing is it might be coming armed with information that they have collected from somewhere, probably the internet. And what's weird is all of this new energy with the death card, which is a card of like clearing out old energy. So it's given big squares of vibes. And what I'm also seeing here is a lot of hope because in this card in the background, you can see the sun coming up. And this card in the background, you can also see the sun coming up. So I feel like y'all actually had a really shitty time romantically. And it's really coming off as that stuff clearing up, whatever was going on in the past, like putting itself in the past, and then a period where maybe you're just like you got your eyes closed. You might be left in the dark. I feel like could be Cancer too. I feel like maybe why? I just wanted to shuffle cards. Somebody thinking about giving you something because they want a relationship, coming forward with an offer, hoping it goes in their favor. So you guys might actually have multiple people, not just two, but multiple people who, for a while, are like lurking about, watching, being interested. One gives big Scorpio vibes. And this person may also be like a soulmate type person because a platonic type soulmate where they change your life in a way that is pretty permanent and help you transition from one period to another. Death card could also be talking about when things are over. Um, the aces come in, the new energy comes in. The Knight of Pentacles, though, is somebody who moves extremely slowly. It might also be you who wants to move very slowly, or somebody who understands that you just got out of something and they don't want to miss their chance, but they also understand that they can't just like spring, you know, a relationship on you because you just got out of one. So you might find somebody who's got like this long con energy because Scorpios could do that. They can like a long con you, and then like years later, they're like, "Oh, hey, by the way, you want to go out for dinner?" Essentially, we've been friends for however long. They might also, be like, "Can I? Well, we get married. We've been friends for a long time. We are compatible this way, that way, and this way. Why don't we just get married? Because we are so well matched." But you got to be careful because they can also kind of trick themselves to get what they want. Is there anything else I can tell the person about what's coming? This moon card right here in the middle of everything being right now. The moon always to me is like murky energy. You might need to use your intuition. You might already know that somebody is around you. You might walk through your dreams, especially if they've got Scorpio placements. Because Scorpios are just like naturally intuitive a lot of the time. Situation to deal with everybody there. Romance, love lives over the next 6 months. retire this deck. Three of Pentacles. It's like things are going to work out for you. You'll be fine. There was a divorced woman, or she could be a divorced woman. It's like you level up. It's like after maybe about 3 months of being divorced, you step into your Queen of Wands energy, especially if you got money from a divorce settlement. It's like things working out for you. Somebody might also put you on a pedestal, and maybe you don't want them to do that. You also have two people down here, like looking up. So I feel like two main people, but I also feel like you guys probably have other people. You could also have women if you are a woman interested in you, looking at you, looking towards you. But I'm seeing this also being hopeful because it's like she had to be a very shrewd and logical in her Queen of Swords energy, which is not the softest, to survive what was going on in the past. And she gets to step into her Queen of Wands era, which is like giving like Beyonce, bad bitch kind of like energy. And she's looking toward the future too. So for me, that's very positive. It's like you guys, I feel like blow up first of all, and then you use whatever funds that you might get from a divorce, or just whatever. If you're not divorcing, if you're single, um, I feel like you guys were dedicated to yourselves, or maybe you were dedicated to your job, and for a little while you didn't really know if you were ever going to, it's like your eyes were closed to love, but things are not what they seem with the moon card. And the two pillars in the background are looking like two people who are bracketing this energy up here who has their eyes closed. But I see hope for you guys over the next 6 months. I'm kind of seeing, even if you are single, offers you just to be like mindful, because the way some people offer their love to you is not going to be traditional. It's not going to be in your face too. It might just be like very subtle. Um, you may find a person from work interested in you. It could be a boss with the Queen of Swords. I see people seeing you as the Queen of Wands, people seeing you as very sexy, very sensual, somebody that they might want to put their shtick into your hand, if you get what I mean. People want to be closer to you. You could have a black cat named Sunday, or cat named Sunday, ice cream Sunday, banana split. Anyway, I see you guys having the ability to at least invest in yourself a little bit. I see more self-care as well. You also are getting the advice to be very logical, because not very logical, but like be smart. As you were growing up, you might not realize you are as attractive as you are, and you may attract energies that you may not, that are not necessarily good for you as well. With the moon card, be mindful that people may just be watching. There goes Ace again over the internet. Yep. People might be watching. People from the past might come back when they realize that you were no longer in a state of commitment to yourself, or commitment to, somebody might be a nun. Like, who doesn't want to be a nun anymore? It's like some people living like a nun, and like once you like come out of that living like a nun energy, it's like offers, people might be it's like somebody watching and waiting for the right time. So I feel like you guys already have people in your energy who may have been watching you for a long time. Could be a Cancer that really want to offer you their cup. So that being said, I'm gonna go ahead and move on to the next deck. Thank you guys for watching. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, tip, rate, comment. I'll see you guys in the next one. For now, deck number two. You guys are, I forget what the stone is. It's a tumbled something. And the Every time I pick this thing up, I want to say Barbados, but it's Bahamas. It's the card. It's a having like a really weird brain day. It is a coin from the Bahamas. You may have connections to the Bahamas. You may find yourself vacationing in the Bahamas at some point. Maybe you have taken a vacation to the Bahamas. Maybe you may be Barbadian, Caribbean. Somebody's got a really nice accent and voice. You may find that people get lulled by what you say. But what are the main overarching themes? What you need to be most aware of what's coming for you over the next 30 days. This will be an evergreen reading. Even though it is December, you can always come back for a message whenever. Whenever you find it is when you find it, and it'll be good for you, hopefully. But also remember, this is not a personal reading, although it does get very personal for a lot of you. You guys need a personal reading. It does only resonate with you. You can contact me. Well, nope, not doing readings yet. Nope, nope, nope. Not doing personal readings yet. Sorry. Either way, my email is down below. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe. Tip the next whatever information you might need down there as well, like what kind of decks I'm using. "31 days." One you guys need to be aware of the most. Secrets of deck number 2. You may find that communication is easier for you over the next 30 days. King of Cups. I love the way this King of Cups looks. For one, because he looks like Keanu Reeves to me, and I am totally in love with that man. For one, so I like that this looks positive. You may find yourselves going home. Damn. I feel like you guys need some rest. You need to relax. You need to have some downtime because the last 8 months may have just been a drain on you. You may be getting a massage, or you may find benefit in getting a massage. You may be preparing yourself to um, go back to work over the next 30 days. And there was conflict, cycle splitting, Page of Wheels. So it's really coming off as a focus on trying to like get out of conflict and start in a better, more solid path. You may not enjoy the job that you're in, and it's like messing with your emotions, but you might need the money to pay your mortgage, and there's like a desire to rest. I like the World card with the Five of Wands and the Eight of Swords and the Page of Pentacles. So the World card is cycles ending. That is the 21. That's the end of the major arcana cards. And then the Page of Pentacles is giving like starting over. So after you start over or come out of this Eight of Swords energy, somebody might be being somehow healed of anxiety or healed of depression. I'm not saying that you might be like taking the steps to be healed of those things, and you feel like that stuff clears away, your head gets clear, and you're able to start over. and gain some stability and get some rest. Some of you may have mental conditions that are worsened by insomnia. I'm not diagnosing you. Those are things you would already know about. But I like the World card also with the Four of Wands because that is a very positive card. It can be the 1111 card. People consider it that. You may find like this being a very positive time for you. You may want to look at where Jupiter is in your chart. Jupiter is the planet of luck. But generally, it looks like being able to like take a breath and rest in your home. But after you guys may have left a job and finding yourself with the new one that you enjoy more because the old one sucked. I'm also seeing that there was some conflict. I feel like if there were too many people around, some of those people get removed. If you were having like a difficulty at work that caused you like a mental stress, and the people that were causing that conflict and that mental stress, so they're getting removed from the environment. I heard somebody say taking off the census, but I'm not predicting that. Um, but the general result is being able to take a rest. Even if it's just temporary, it's like taking a breath, it could just also be like a holiday thing, you get a few days off and you're able to recharge and just get yourself together at home. And it's like it's good for your emotions. It puts you back at an emotionally stable place. It helps you get your mind right. So I like that. Like the general message, the result for you over the next 30 days is at least being able to take a breath and some conflict or conflicting things like working themselves out. And you're able to start off on a new path, whether it be work. It really feels like work, but health, mentally, I like it. It's positive. So cycles, negative, conflicting cycles, closing, conflict, leaving, that's always positive. So we will really look at the finances. Once we look at the financial, what are the main things to your financial situation over the next 30 days? Just get towards your financial over the next 30 days. What do you be the most aware of? All of those things. You pay attention to most. I might oscillate between being worried and not being worried. I find that your financial situation um, plays out the same theme over the next 60 days. Pentacles, I like that. With for a financial situation, Emperor, Four of Wands. You might be able to work from home. You might find that you're able to work from home, or you get like a side hustle off the ground from home. Two of Wands. This card always like gives me going head to head with somebody. So I feel like maybe there was conflict in a financial situation, but you're also planning. You guys might already have like a nest egg, or you might be good with money, especially with the Emperor and the Two of Wands here. Something like having options. You guys might be realtors or have real estate that is going up for sale. Two of Pentacles, Page of Cups. So you might also have stock in, and there goes the Ace of Wands. So even though the Two of Pentacles is here, it's coming off as positive. Look, maybe balancing the books, looking at all of your investments. I mean, the end of the year is coming. You may find this when the end of the period is coming. It's like finding that you have more money after balancing the books or talking to your accountant. The Empress card tried to pop over, which is a card of growth. She's a very abundant energy, especially with another 3 years. So I'm feeling like financially, you guys are growing. It's like I'm also seeing a financial plan that is working out very well. You may be putting some money away for children. There may be a trust for children. Then you guys have options, though. It's like you're looking at your options. This could be stock options as well that you are seeing. If you're getting into a new job, this might be the kind of job where they give you a certain amount of stock in the company that you are being hired at. You may also be coming out a period where, like the probationary period at work, because they put you on probation in the first like 30 days that you are working there. So if you're coming to the end of that and you're seeing what your options are, you can get like benefits, stock options. You might be able to get a gym perks, like a gym membership. They might have a discount website where you can go to get discounts on certain things. But it's like you guys y'all might make big boy money, like adult money, like that good money. Two queens. Queen of Cups and the Queen of Swords also come out in the first deck. But if y'all out here making that big boy money, hook a sister up. The tip. I wanted to clarify the Emperor. One last time. Clarify the Emperor, please. Somebody might be a kept woman. Okay, so this Emperor person is also giving sugar daddy vibes. That's his card. This could also be you and your sister. And your dad. You'll be inheriting your dad's house, your dad's stock options, rental properties, because the Page of Cups is kind of coming off as a child, and you could have a sister. You could be the Queen of Cups with a sister who is the Queen of Swords. Could be a Libra. I'm hearing Libra, Taurus, Pisces. The Queen of Cups is generally a water sign, and the Queen of Swords is generally a air sign. But what I'm hearing for the Queen of Cups, the Queen of Swords is like Gemini, Taurus, Pisces. Could also be a Libra, Virgo. And the Queen of Cups is coming up as an earth sign, which is weird because she is. Anyway, this could also be the wife and the other woman. And this Emperor There goes two of cups. Found it. The emperor might have enough money where you're like, all right, I'm just gonna turn my head. What are my options? I like my house. The house is beautiful. I don't want to leave. I'll just be juggled. It's fine. I already knew what this was when I came in. You may have also somebody might be a trophy wife where you already knew what the deal was before you got into it. This could be like drawing up another contract with the emperor type person where it's like, look, all right, so I already know that you got another girlfriend or you got, whatever. I just want to stay at my house. I want the stock options. I want this, that, and the fourth, and I want to work things out where I can just stay where I am. Which I mean, good for you because comfort right now. I mean, marriages haven't always been about love. Sometimes they were about money, and that is perfectly fine if that is what you like. Somebody's older husband may have also passed away, and you're funding that person may have been juggling people, but you also are both taken care of. After the fact, maybe it's like at the funeral and you find bewildered that this person's other family walks in, but since they always took care of you, and you're like, person that's shitty to do, but I still get all the stuff. So your financial situation may also be affected by what's going on at home. If you've got like a lot of stuff going on in the background while you're working from home, you may receive messages from the boss, but these are like really positive cards. So now I feel like financially things are pretty much going in your favor, even with the two of pentacles here, which I generally do not like for a financial reading because it's like up and down for me. It's coming off as balancing books or balancing. I'm just getting like balancing checkbooks. Somebody might do it the old-fashioned way. Somebody might like literally be writing checks. You know, somebody is also spending daddy's money. I'm hearing spending daddy's money. Somebody might have an older husband who likes to be called daddy. Also getting like sex worker vibes from this pile, which no judgment here. But overall, I'm liking this for y'all because it looks like, getting that bag for real. And your finances might be affected by a Taurus or an Aries who is older. Could be like the head boss. Yeah. So with that being said, we're going to go ahead and move on to love. And then we're going to do last deck. Hearing the song, one of these things is not like the other. These things just doesn't belong. I don't know. Was that a Muppet song? I can't remember. Somebody might own a Subway franchise. I think that was a Subway commercial a long time ago. So we're going to past, present, future. The dolls, romantic, recent past. Particularly for the seekers. Okay. That wanted to flip over. Looks like heartbreak and a romantic connection for somebody, but I'm going to keep shuffling. Recent past with the seekers. If this resonates with you, where you might have been in a relationship with somebody, deck number one Like if you were having a heartbreaking relationship with somebody, deck number one might also be um, beneficial to you. I think I also said that deck number two for number one was going to be relevant. I don't know. One of these cards keep falling off. My hands are so small. Conflict. Oh God. So many pokers in the fire. About the next 6 months. Two of sorts. So you might have a choice. Difficult choices. And I was gonna pull another card for the past, but I'm just gonna keep these two. They fell out. That's what wanted to be there. I don't like this. This looks difficult. And y'all know that I'm not gonna make this look pretty. I'm not gonna try and twist it to make it seem positive. It looks difficult. It's like right now there's conflict, like what am I gonna do? Like I said in the financial reading, you might be married to somebody who's older, who like broke your heart, and you're like, what am I gonna do now? If that's not for you, that's fine. I'm seeing like fundamental heartbreak from the past currently affecting your choices in love. See, maybe you were deeply hurt in the past, especially in a romantic relationship, where you're like, I just don't know. I'm conflicted about what I might want to, where I want to go from here. Do I even want to focus on love? Some of you guys might not be focused on love. You might be just focused on the bag. But right now, I'm seeing like conflict. I want to see what this conflict is about because it could go two ways in my mind right now. And if you've never been in a relationship at all, it's like your parents' relationship, um, kind of causing fear. Uh, causing fear, and the Ten of Swords came out. Ten of Swords and the Chariot card, and difficulty and stress, and you're like afraid, like I want to say deathly afraid of getting in a connection with somebody, but that's for those of you who know that's for you. Take the rest nights, do the rest. Arielta needs a shower because there is depression, and I understand. 10 of Wands. Okay. So there's conflict due to difficulties. Yeah. So, yeah. Somebody out there is dealing with a big daddy who betrayed them, and they're like trying to figure out what they want to do with that. It's the 4 of Wands from the other reading appears to have evolved into these 5 of Wands, where there is conflict. They may be negotiating back and forth. Swords. And with the 3 of Swords in the past and the 2 of Swords in the future is coming up as um, going backward. like having to make a difficult decision and then making the decision but changing your mind and then making no decision at all. And there was the Ace of Swords, so it's like going all the way back to the beginning. There's a 10 where the cycle is supposed to close, but then it's like going back to a 1. Going back to square one, you might find yourself going back to square one. Ones also came out in the other deck. Could be that children are Jesus. Could be that children are affecting the situation here. Somebody just wants to come up with this stuff. Like, don't do anything crazy. There might have been a third party thing here, and this is the aftermath of it. You're like trying to figure out what's good. But with the Hierophant and the Three of Swords in the past, it's like you guys will already know. I'm not predicting, something new. It's like it's in the past, so you already know, which is currently putting you in a conflicted energy where you're trying to like figure things out in your mind. And you may not have even told anyone about this yet. And if you're single, it's like all of the stuff that you witnessed in relationships had happened to you in relationships. If you've never had a relationship, it's like subconsciously the fear of getting in a relationship is coming from all of the conflict, all of the stuff that you've seen in the past. It's like the past is currently affecting the future and the present. So it's like some of you guys are like, I could give or take. I could take it or leave it. I could just, whatever, whatever. Others of you who have had relationships but are currently single, it's like, do I really want to put myself in a position to be that vulnerable again? And some of you like get stressed out about that. And you're like, maybe I'll just stay single, Maybe I'll just, yeah, maybe I'll just be alone. For those of you who already know this third party situation, the other woman don't have a child, and homewrecker. It's coming off as homewrecker. Like what? And interestingly, I put it where the Ace of Swords is up here, and there's two choices down here. So you may find that this man might down here, maybe you may be the person who's doing this as a masculine person, and you would know if you are or not, right? So, anyways, like you might be conflicted between choosing between two people. Two feminine people could be one is a water sign, the other one is a fire sign. One you may have a child with, the other one, may just be a different kind of person altogether. And weirdly, I'm seeing this Two of Swords like causing you some kind of um dark thoughts. And some of you in the future may just block your heart altogether because you just don't want to deal with this anymore. You might just cut everybody off and then block your heart and try to move through the difficult swords toward healing, which would be the Four of Swords, what we don't have here. But yes, it's like somebody might have been like spreading their little hole everywhere. And I'm seeing three people. The World card has three people. The um Lovers card has three people. It's like a need for healing here. So I definitely feel like if you're single, definitely do some healing if you want to be in a relationship. Even if you don't want to be in a relationship, you may benefit from like doing self-reflection and healing and stuff like that. Um, those of you who are going through a third party thing, same advice. Healing is needed. Do what is best for you. Is there anything more I can see here? If you've never had a relationship and you know that the relationships that you have witnessed in your childhood or in the past are currently affecting you, It's like maybe you put a mental block to relationships because of how disastrous some of the relationships you've seen in the past. And healing is also beneficial for you. You have a secret regarding this love situation. Okay, that's too many cons. Oh, I did put them upside down. Figured I was going to do that. Anywho, King of Cups, Seven of Wands, and the Four of Wands. There's like a barrier between this King of Cups and the Seven of Wands. This Four of Wands, which could be a like soulmate thing. Or I feel like you guys have blocks up. So even if somebody wanted to come in, even if it was a soulmate for you, you are like too afraid to let somebody in. There's conflict. This person could also be the person who's causing the conflict, and you're like trying to this person down at the bottom of the deck, or the bottom of the card, you can see these wolves. This person might feel like a shepherd, or like feel like they're above all of this. It's like this person might feel like they're above everything, but they're the person who's really like a wolf in sheep's clothing. They are just the same as the wolves that are down there. But it's coming off also as advice to get your emotions right before you take any actions. You may also need to stand your ground, especially if you're married to somebody who is out here um doing things with other people. I also encourage you that if you are like casually dating people, that you wrap it up because there are diseases that you can get that you can't get rid of. So I sympathize with you guys because a lot of y'all are looking like you're having a hard time. Hope that you can find your way out and find your own happiness. And don't forget to like, share, subscribe, tip, rate, comment. I hope to see you guys in the next one. I love you. Bye bye. All right, deck number 3. This video is going to be like 2.5 hours long. You guys are the Moldavite ring and the adventuring Moldavite is space glass. You don't know what is going on here. This needs to be aware of. Focus on over the next 30 days. Please remember, this is not a personal reading, although it gets reading for a lot of personal, haha. It gets personal for a lot of you. Need a personal reading. There's plenty of readers on YouTube that do that. I am not currently doing them at this time. Um, if you need to get in contact with me for any other reason, my information is below. And please don't forget to like, share, tip, donate, and comment. Found value in the reading. 2. Nice, the Knight Cups fell out. There was the Ace of Rods, not Pentacles. I like it a lot. And the four. I think every deck got the Four of Wands. So, I mean, I guess that's not surprising because right now it is the holiday season and people are going home. This is timeless reading though, so you may find that you are going home to your hometown, to your home country, to your home where you have all your stuff. Could even be going to a storage unit where you have a lot of your sentimental items. And the deck also got the Knight of Swords, so y'all might also be experiencing a lot of quick moving, somewhat irrational energy. I like these three cards together because they are extremely positive. Nine of Pentacles is like having everything you want, need. Um, the Four of Wands is like positivity at home. 1111 as well. And then the Ace is like a new offer. You guys may be single with two different energies who are interested in you. One could be a air sign. The other one could be a water sign, or just have like a very logical personality, being IT professional, a lawyer, doctor, or something of that nature, somebody who's a resident um hospital, doctor's office, medical assistant, whatever. And the other one could be like an artist or somebody who has a job that they really enjoy. One could be interested in you because you're highly intelligent and they see you as a very sexy person. And the other one could be like in love because of your emotional um connection to them and their it's like big crush vibes, honestly. But got the ace, the one there was a one, a nine, and a four. You may be offered like a physical labor job type thing. So there's the ace. Somebody is going to find themselves at a church banquet, dressed up, dressed to the nines. Also, might be going to a comedy club. You could be going to a tarot reader. Seeing this reminds me of was that lady's name? Miss Cleo. Okay, so the lovers card where there is nudity, the hangman, and three of wands. You may find yourself traveling. Having the choice to travel. Pisces, Gemini energy here. I really did like the vibe that you guys are going home for something. It's like you're going home. Some of you are unwinding, getting very comfortable, sitting on the couch, having a lot of like snacks, watching a marathon, just being comfortable. I've been traveling for a while. You could be someone who is the comedian at the comedy club, but with like some clout on social media. You're just like at home alone with your pet, eating snacks, looking good, feeling fine. You may have just gotten back from a trip where somebody might have offered you something to go on that trip. I've been seeing the Lover's card a lot as blessings in disguise. Y'all might be of two minds as well, where you're extremely logical and true, but on the other hand, you're like a teddy bear. And this Ace of Rods may also be a ship that's coming in, like figuratively, where you're like waiting for your ships to come in. And for some of you, it was something that you've been working for or working around or working with for a long time that's like coming, and it could be in the form of a person. You're wondering like if being single is better or if this person is better. Oh, that one flipped over to the side. Eight of Swords. Six of Swords, moving out of Six of Swords, which is I like that. Moving away from the Eight of Swords toward two. Ha! Moving out of difficulty to get into difficulty. Like you guys might be conflicted over a Queen of Cups type person. Is this my soulmate? Is this not my soulmate? The devil at the bottom of the deck. This could be a Capricorn person you're dealing with. Don't obsess over it too much. Just whatever your intuition is about this person could also be. That's Pisces already. I might say Pisces. Anyway, um, it's thing like having two different choices. Like, I feel like you've got a lot of choices, honestly. And there might be, I think they call it analysis paralysis, where you could just d- sit there and think and think and think and never act. But I'm saying this, whatever this offer is, could be a person because this is a soulmate card. It could be a job. It could be, just time off so that you can be at home. Whatever the case, it's coming off as like divine choices. Like you may have evolved your soul to the point where you can manifest things you want. And it's like you manifested this here, and it's something you're working on for a while, and it ends up coming in, and you're like, is this ship worth me getting on? I've been working on it for so long. Do I just want to stay where I'm at, or do I want to move into um something new? Because this Nine of Pentacles is somebody who has the want need as a single person, and the Four of Wands is like merging with somebody else because it can be considered a marriage card. Why is this not moving? My timer stopped at 1:39:22. I really hope. There it goes. It started moving again. That was so weird. It stopped at an hour, 39 minutes, and 22 seconds. Anyway, um, some of you may have gotten to the point where you're in a rut as well at home. It's like a comfortable rut, but it's still feeling boring, I guess. And you're of two minds. Like, should I make it exciting, or should I just maintain, what I've been doing for a long time? And the overall thing, some of you guys may, because I can never ignore the double card. Double card and the lover's card tend to be two sides of the same coin too. So I'm getting like you guys are like just being pulled in two different directions as well. And is it just like between continuing to do what will give you stability and reliability on yourself, or jumping into something new where it will involve other people, and it's like the universe is offering you this and you're like, what should I do, what should I do, what should I do? And I feel like the advice is to use your intuition. I feel like um you've come to an impasse where you could go one way or the other, the fork in the road. What should I do, what should I do? Whatever the case is for y'all, could be a job, could be just going like as simple as taking the extra hours at work or taking your time off. And it's like sometimes the thought going between those thoughts is toxic. So it's maybe meditate, sit in silence for a little while, and do what's best for you, obviously. Whatever the case is, whatever is best for you, do what that is. But I mean, if you pray to whatever God you believe in, ancestors, spirit guides, talk to your dog if you got one. I don't know if that's helpful, but the animals can help you get into a state of mind where you're able to receive divine intuition, is what I wanted to say. That's not what I wanted to say. Like, just like receive the messages from your divine higher power, higher self, whatever you may want to call it. But I'm hearing that song by Jack Skellington. Well, not by Jack Skellington, but he sings it in that movie, The Nightmare Before Christmas, where he's like, "What does it mean? What does it mean?" But what I'm hearing is, "What should I do? What should I do?" Telling you, my dear, do what is best. So, we're going to finances real quick. I want to know the main things, the overarching things, which is the most aware of, and then the important stuff, not just, oh, I'm going to find a quarter on Tuesday with the head up. That's going to be a 1979 quarter. You guys may be coin collectors. Think of the story where it's actually a true story. I was working at this gas station as a cashier, and this man came in and he paid with Mercury head dimes. And I was sitting here like, why in the fuck would you pay me with Mercury head dimes? I still have a few of them because I had some dimes in my car and I went outside and I got out of it. I put them in the register instead of those Mercury head dimes because I believe Mercury head dimes were made of silver at one point. They don't make them anymore. So I'm like, what the fuck? But anyway, it might have been somebody who like got their grandfather's coin collection or whatever and spent them. And I'm like, why? But anyway, I got them. So finances, main themes, overarching energy, what should you be most aware of? Ooh, Ace of Pentacles. I like it so far. Cool. King of Pentacles and the Eight of Wands. So, if you're just looking for a job, I kind of see you getting it. Oh, why the fuck? Anyway, the Devil card wants to come out for y'all. I'm just gonna put it Tower card too. Huh? Weird. I'm just gonna put it over there so I can see why it keeps stopping your reading. If the Tower card keeps returning, we will see what's up with it. But I mean, honestly, do I need clarification with this? Because it's like being offered something. You could be an Earth sign, or you could be getting this from a boss. You could be a boss. I'm hearing that song. Oh, part of that song, like a boss. I don't know who sings it, but it's like a boss. But anyway, it's like fortune changing in your favor, which is very positive. Sometimes the wheel of fortune can go either way, but with cards being so positive, I'm seeing it as financially things going in your. I'm not totally. I'm not doing that because I could. No, anyway. Um, it's like the universe could be offering you something valuable, and you decide to fucking take it. Good for you. And it things move quickly when it comes to this. Um, you may also be finding that the universe is offering you love. This red rose is here. I've never focused on that red rose before, but if your person is going through something, I see that the other person that they're going through it with is getting thrown off the wheel. I feel like y'all are lucky people. Like you might want to look at your astrological chart to see where Jupiter is. I said that also to the first deck. Um, But honest to God, just overall, it really looks like the universe reaching its hand out to you and you fucking taking that and running with it. You guys might be marathon runners. I'm seeing Hermes. I'm also seeing a person like the story of marathon and how the whole marathon thing started. Jesus Christ. I'm like I'm not understanding why my seconds are not moving faster. I feel like I should be at 2 hours by now, but I really hope that YouTube is picking this up and this is not wasted time because my timer is doing something very, very fucking strange right now. Anyway, because it just jumped from like one. Anyway, I'm not going to focus on that. Financial is very positive. I really don't want to. I don't want to ruin it, but I want to see the Eight of Wands because those are looking like messages over the internet. It could be like papers you have to sign for your job. You might end up traveling for your job. Getting big Taurus vibes because the horns on his hat could also be an Aries. Capricorns also have horns, I think sometimes. Goats. And I feel like since the King of Pentacles is in the middle, oh Jesus. Did y'all see that? I think it flipped over upside down. It's two cards. It did. Huh. You might want to get somebody upside down. It was the Queen of Cups again. Your finances might be involving a woman. The Eight of Wands. Okay. Four of Swords. Like after a period of nothing happening, it's like there's a lot of like, what the fuck? All right, so y'all, I feel like afraid of success, but it's like it's. I'm hearing this from the song by. It's not Kenny Chesney. What's that man's name? Tim McGraw. It was all in my head. I think about it over and over again. That's what this energy is giving. It's like things going through your head repeatedly, and it could also give you analysis paralysis. You guys might want to get this one upside down. A queen, all the queens actually. It's like this is making a choice or not making a choice regarding this person. But I'm also for some reason getting this one upside down. Like I want to get this one upside down, which could be a sexual thing. But if you want to get somebody upside down in a bad way, don't do that. That's not nice. But I'm also seeing this as indecision. You guys are like very indecisive about something, but I feel like when you make a choice, when you choose to receive whatever this is the universe is trying to give you, because somebody once described this as the garden of God. This is the hand of God handing you something um very valuable, and it's potential energy that you could take. It's something that could be solid. If you decide to take it, it's coming off as you being blessed, abundant, financially stable. I'm also like here mentally stable. Um, if it has to do with a mother figure, if it's like taking a loan or taking a job with somebody's mom, it's like that actually helps you. I understand there can be some uh difficulties because you know how parents are sometimes. But even upside down, the Empress is a very, to me, relatively positive. card. It could be infertility there. But financially, I don't know why. Like reversed, it's supposed to be negative. But I'm getting like just wanting to get this woman and turn her upside down and like liquor and stuff. Like this person's like candidate you. Like, you just want to pick her up and you know. But there's indecision there, which is it could be indecision because you know you could get greedy, or indecision because you don't know how to go about it. Because I wanted to look at finances, but this is coming off a little bit as something else. But anyway, it could also be like a desire to control this woman, which could be you, but it's really coming off as somebody else. Y'all might be male people who identify as males now, which is it's not unheard of, but very strange because I normally get women. My viewership tends to be women. So anyway, financially though, it really looks positive, but it's like your other stuff is seeping in to this. And it's like y'all have a lot of mental conflict, but honestly, you're not stuck. You think you're stuck. It might take a little bit of work to work your way out of this, but you're not you can get out. If you feel stuck, you can get out fairly easily. I want to know what is going on with this queen. This I want to call her queen, but she's the empress. Maybe the reason why you feel like you have to manipulate her a little bit is because you're feeling yourself as a king, and she is the empress. Or maybe you feel like she's got something on you, like leveled up on you or whatever. I feel like if you interact with this woman, you will end up making more money than you ever made. But also, do what's best for you. Make sure that you're taking care of yourself, doing your own due diligence, and making sure that you get what you want out of your life. Because it's your life. You can do what you want to do. I'm not going to tell you what to do. It's just, you can take this as entertainment purposes only. I want to see. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna see if this comes out again. Because the devil card is lurking for y'all. All right, so love. We want to know what's coming and love over the next 6 months. I feel like y'all have a lot of control, or you wish to desire what? You desire to control your love lives. I'm feeling like a lot of y'all are single. Hearing the word Jason, the name Jason. Could be Jace, JC, Jesus, Jeremiah, Jared, Jerome, Julissa, also there's Patrice and Patricia. Patricia? 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 Nona or Noni, you might have grandchildren. Oh, do that. Come on, do that. Next. Oh, past, present, future. So I did for the other ones. Let's do with the past. It looks like the recent past. So like 6 months to be good. Secret of deck number 3. Yeah, 10 of Wands. Fucking stress. Stress, stress, fucking stress. I'm seeing if you watched Big Mouth Maurice when Nick did something to Andrew and he was like, rage, rage, fucking rage. Y'all might have had a very angry, passionate, but also stressful love life in the past. I didn't actually mean to turn that over, but I did because in the other decks, I just put them all out before I turned them all over. Seeing poinsettias. I have to hit some outside of my house. Bottom of the card. That card too. Okay, cool. All right. And the future. I'm gonna look at 30 days to 6 months. Please don't do that. I think I saw the 7 up. I'm not sure. I didn't get a good look, so I'm gonna keep shuffling it in. Yep. Extremely private. Okay. And if you are extremely private, you're like, why are you in my business? Why are you watching my video, sugar? Anyway, we already discussed the recent past where there was a lot of stress. It could have been burdensome. Um, you may have also found that you have been single for 10 years, 10 months, 10 weeks. It's really given like maybe 10 months, at least 10 months though. Working on a year being single, perhaps. And it's giving that maybe you're the kind of person who likes to be in a relationship or you like to connect with people. You could be a very social person. Even if you are a little bit introverted, um, you can be an omnivert where you can go either way sometimes. Present is like your heart might be crossed. Your heart might be blocked to offers, or you may be having to make a hard decision regarding an offer that you might have gotten, or your heart is kind of blocked to anything new because of the stress in the past, which would make sense why you might be going, back and forth mentally over, you know, relationships, especially if you've been single for a while and you've gotten comfortable and you're like, you know what? I don't know. I don't know if I want to open up to anything or anybody. But again, this is like, God might be knocking on your door, whatever God you serve, higher power, spiritual entity, whatever. You might be even just having intuition where you're like, God's knocking on your door or something is knocking on your door. And you're like, I don't know if I want to take this. I don't know if I can do this because pain, suffering, stress in the past, present is like the potential. There's potential for something new, but there's mental energy and emotional energy of, I don't know if I want to do this. I understand, honest to God, and the Five of Pentacles in the future. Let's see about that because I'm liking the present, but I am not 100% disliking the future because to me, on this card, it's a card of comfort. And this, if you are battered and broken, and from the Ten of Wands, and there's potential for the future, this normally would mean being left out in the cold and rejected, but I'm seeing this woman comforting this person down here at the bottom. And with the Empress that came out before, it's really feeling like, finding comfort in somebody, even if you're not feeling 100% totally and completely all there yet. You might feel like you're an unstable person. You might feel like maybe you've got mental stuff going on. You might have physical disabilities, and you're like, oh my God, nobody's ever going to love me. But I just have a hard time thinking this card in this particular deck is 100% negative because of how there's comfort there for the person that is having difficulties. Seven of God, Seven of Swords, the Chariot card, and the Page of Rods. So I'm feeling like the Five of Pentacles is an energy of you. Like you really I feel like y'all over the next 30 days uh is coming off as fear, especially with the two of swords, sorry. Especially with the two of swords there. There may be like a focus on a feminine energy right now that you're wondering if this person is worth time. It could be something that you're interested in, lusting potentially over. You could be somebody with Scorpio placements. Ooh, yeah, big Scorpio energy for real. And it's like I could take or I could leave this. I honestly feel like y'all, like I said before, you're pretty much in control of your romantic destiny right now. And I understand why you might be hesitant to do anything because of how difficult the past was for you. Because it really feels like just a lot of fuckery and bullshit. And you're wondering if this, excuse me, potential energy is even worth your time. I feel like you guys are focusing on somebody, but there's a fear that there's going to be rejection. Um, why is this Seven of Swords? Sneaking suspicions. Very strange to have the Chariot on the Five of Pentacles. Never seen that before, I don't think. Got two sevens too. So you might find that you're in the right place at the right time. Oops. To like come into contact with somebody who feels good, especially if it's an Empress energy. Damn it. Five of Swords coming off as a mental. Like y'all might have really bad poor self-esteem. Because I'm getting all like positive cards with cards that are traditionally negative. And I don't really like getting the Five of Swords and the Seven of Swords with together. Normally I would not like to get them together with the Five of Pentacles at all. But then there are the other cards are positive cards. So I'm feeling like this is like a mental thing an emotional thing where y'all are like, it's really coming off of like your internal world is very dark. Let me read it both ways because I'm really honestly I'm not getting it like super 100% negative, which is very, very strange. Because Five Pentacles can be rejection, left out in the cold, not getting what you want, um, loss, confusion, difficulty. With the seven, if it was just the Seven of Swords, Five of Swords, and the Five of Pentacles, I would say avoid, be very careful, be I want to say gentle. I don't know why, but like somebody being malicious. But what's weird is the Fool and the Chariot, the Page of Rods, and the Knight of Pentacles. And these are like in the past position too. So maybe in the past there was this mental lying, cheating, stealing energy, and that's what's causing you to have this dark internal impression of relationships. The person that may be coming towards you might be darker or lighter skinned than you. They might be of a different race, religion, country. Just be very, be cautious. Do your own due diligence. Make sure that you are not just jumping both feet head first into something because I'm feeling like y'all are the ones who are extremely um like cautious, fearful, and weary of relationships because of how they were in the past. But it's like it gets better. It's very now I'm gonna stop saying it's strange, but it's like it gets better because if there was cheating, lying, malicious intent from whatever side in the past, it's like it goes from the seven and the five to the chariot and the nine, and then the page and the fool. Don't be a fool. Don't allow yourself to be fooled. But I feel like if you've got somebody like around you, especially if it's an empress type person, that person is genuine. That person is the empress. Everybody has their, you know, flaws and stuff, but I'm not seeing catastrophic flaws. I'm just seeing like a lot of pain and garbage and difficulty from the past that needs to be cleared out before you move forward, which is probably why the Two of Swords is here, because you may understand that you had five and seven of sword type energies in the past around you and had burdens in the past. And you may be like, okay, so is it worth it? I think it's by The Used. Because like, is it worth it? Can you even hear me? I need to find that song and put. I think it's The Used, but it could be somebody else. I don't think it's the Rasmus, but I think it is. I'll look it up. But anyway, I want to look at this Ace of Swords, Two of Swords, and if the devil comes out, I will look at the devil and do thing. I'm just trying to see if he'll come back out naturally. The Star card, the Ace of Pentacles, Star card is naked, so I'm going to do that. You definitely, I feel like, might have your eye on somebody. It could be somebody that you see as a star, the High Priestess. This person could be somebody with a lot of intuition. That's what I want to say. But there's a lot of like I feel like there's an intuition that there's somebody. around you right now that looks good, feels good, um, like they're a delight to your senses, they're a delight to you, but you're like, is it real or no? Have two aces here. This is the energy that you could take. You could put your hands on it right now if you wanted to. But it's like, should I or shouldn't I? Because there's a lot of fear over this person being, fake, phony. Like, is it real? And I feel like once you get over it, once you get over the fear, person could have Aquarius placements. God, I'm not getting anything else but Aquarius, that's a first, which is positive. Oh, covered boogies. Aquarius says can be a little bit strange though, so just know that. I have an Aquarius Venus, so my dating life has been kind of weird. Uranus is a very like unique planet. Anyways, looking at the chart and the full on what zodiac signs are there, but for God's sake, I cannot think of them right now. I think I would like to, because what I'm getting, even if you are, I feel like most of y'all are single. I feel like most y'all are single, and there's new opportunities coming in for you regarding an Aquarius. Okay, here we go. Gemini. Okay, Aquarius, Gemini, Sagittarius, Libra. Now these zodiac signs for these cards are Cancer and Aries. There we go. Jesus, that was hard. I don't know why that was so hard. But I'm getting like a lot of fear, a lot of if you're the one who's like Seven of Swords energy out here, then you would know. Could be picking up on your energy there too. But yeah. I feel like y'all are at an impasse. You could take this or leave this, and you're like, is it real or not? Let's see if there's anything else I can tell you. So I'm going to take the clarifiers, put them back. You may also have other people that you could deal with as well, because it could be a card of competition. The person that you're thinking about could also have competition for their attention and their affection and their energy, but you got two aces for them, so that's pretty positive. They also maybe have blocked their heart right now. Another storyline is that y'all could have been blocked by this person and you're feeling rejected by that. And you are like tempted to do things, 5 and 7 of sword things to advance with this person, to start over with this person, to take a leap toward this person, even if it's not that you knew this person in the past. It could be that this is a new person for you. And as they're not looking, because the person on the star card is looking down, there's a little bird in the background watching her, right? You could be seeing that this person has a lot of like fans, they have a lot of clout. They could be an influencer. And while they're not looking, you could be like lurking around trying to um get more information so that you can get closer to them, so that they won't reject you, so that you can take a leap of faith toward them. And if that is the case, that is like one person. That's like one storyline. But overall, I'm really seeing like y'all had a really rough, I want to say childhood, but also romantic past, which is why y'all are kind of blocking your hearts right now, even if there are offers. But there's somebody I feel like that's around you that you're looking at, that you're like looking at them really hard because you're like, you look like somebody I can be with, but you're worried about being rejected. because of the difficulties from the past. And this Fool card is coming up as taking a leap of faith, or needing to take a leap of faith, or like stepping out on faith. So, what is the advice for the seekers regarding this deck? For this love reading? What is the advice for the seekers regarding this? So this seekers regarding this love reading. Normally, I would read this as something that starts before it even begins, or something short-lived. But I'm just having the hardest time reading it that way because of how this woman is tenderly holding on to this person at the bottom, and it's like a healing thing to it. I'm also seeing the 10 as an ending, cycle ending, and then the ace literally being the beginning of something that goes to the 2 and then the 5. So it's like evolving, but it's a difficult kind of evolution, but like doing it together or doing it to get closer to somebody else. So you may be being encouraged to clear out your junk, the mental junk, emotional junk, bad habits that, do some self-reflections that what how your habits have affected your love life in the past, and how they will affect your love in the future if you don't get rid of them, bad habits, or at least, I want to say remediate. What is the advice they say for deck number 3 is love reading? Is the advice here? Five of Cups, good grief. Nine of Pentacles, 7 of Wands. Some of you maybe being encouraged to stay single. 7 of Pentacles, and invest in yourself so that you can eventually go toward what you want. Because I feel like y'all want a relationship. Oh, look, that's nice. So that you can, yeah. I like that. Oh, work on yourself. Okay. So, yeah, it's looking like 7 of Pentacles, investing in yourself, working on yourself, because it feels like y'all have depression, or difficult emotions regarding relationships. And right now, for the time being, it might be beneficial for you to stay single and um, stand your ground here. Might need to be clarified. But because I feel like y'all want this, you could have water placements in your chart. It's like you want like the emotional gratification, but right now it's like y'all are kind of stuck at 5s where you're afraid of rejection, you're afraid of this and that, you are I'm getting like terrified to be hurt again. And a lot of these difficulties are in the past, but you're still kind of ruminating over them, and it's going to affect any kind of relationship you have right now if you don't deal with that. This thing keeps rocking back and forth. It's a rock rocking back and forth. Rocky rock rocking back and forth. Anyway, sorry. I keep hearing it and it keeps bothering me a little bit, but anyway. The advice, I want to clarify the 7, and then I think I'll be done. But you keep getting 7, so I feel like it may be like a lucky break or something, a lucky time. Like luck is on your side. I really feel like y'all might be Sagittarius people, or have placements in Sagittarius, or the house of Sagittarius, because y'all just like you're lucky. Like you've lucked into something, you happened upon something, and for God's sake, do it right. Okay? Please do it right. Don't like get involved with somebody if you know you're in a bad place. And then I don't want to say screw it up, but like, cause challenges for them that you don't have to cause. Somebody out there is an avid there goes lover's card, and she's nudie. Judgment, lovers. God, this is so weird. What in the fuck? All right, so you get the lover's card, judgment card, and the three of swords. What I was gonna say is that somebody out there is an avid manifester. They do like law of attraction stuff. They might even do actual spells. And it feels like you've manifested something that you've been looking for a long time. And it's like you're not ready for it. I see two. I see two on my timer. You might want to go look that number up. It's probably an angel. It is an angel number. What kind of number? What kind of angel number is it? Um, anyway, found a swords found the deck with the three of swords, but again, we've got these major kind of cards that are not negative. I feel like y'all are two different. It's like you're being forced to grow right now, okay? If you do not, I feel like y'all are the self-aware ones. So I can talk to you like this. You know what you've been doing in the past that may have caused difficulties in past relationships. And it's showing up here as things that you need to work on that if you don't, um, and you try and engage with this, like in this blessed relationship, you're gonna have a hard time. You're gonna have the same results as you had last relationship, last partnership. It's going to be like the same kind of energy. And so it's like if you don't work on that stuff, it's going to remanifest. And even though you manifested this beautiful relationship, you're going to have the same problems if you don't um, self reflect and get your mind right. Um, because you don't want your insecurities or your bad habits. I mean, I just keep getting bad habits, that poor self esteem to enter into this relationship, depression, crying over spilled milk, woe is me type of energy. It's gonna cause a hard it's gonna cause difficulties in the future. Especially if you're like holding on to grudges, you're holding on to like heartaches from past relationships because there's what 8 billion of us on this planet. There's somebody out there who can treat you the way you want to be treated. You just have to accept them, first of all. Don't find them, then accept them. But I feel like I'm just rambling now. I'm getting kind of tired. So anyway, y'all take care of yourselves. If you end up interacting with somebody, please make sure you treat them right as well. Because this is coming off as like barring everything until you can get yourself together. But I am seeing a divine type relationship here that has come into your awareness, but you can't be doing this kind of stuff to them or they're not going to stick around. And what I was thinking about when I was saying that you might have been manifesting things or done magic to get this like going is that one of my spiritual teachers told me that God will not punish another person just to give you what you want. You know what I mean? So you might want somebody, you might manifest somebody that might be in your energy, but their ancestors, God, their gods, their higher self, maybe like, if you were in your higher vibration, then y'all would connect. But since your vibrations are not on the same level, um, you're not going to connect. And if you do, it's not going to be good because you're not ready. I hope that makes some sense. The point of that was that, God might say no because not or not right now because you're just not ready yet. So anyway, the devil did not come back out. I honestly thought it might. But I do see like y'all have somebody around that seems good for you or could be good for you, but you have to like do some self-work before you can bring that person in. And I have not, that's the first time I think I've got that message. Um, so yeah. I think the devil came out maybe to highlight toxic behavior, addiction and codependency. You also kind of have to be careful with codependency. That could be the issue. The Five of Swords, Five of Wands, which did come out, the Five of Pentacles, Seven of Swords, um, could all indicate codependency. So yeah. That being said, thank you guys for watching. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe. Hope to see you in the next one. Bye for now. And I hope this was good. Hope the sound is good. I hope everything is good. Good, 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 good.